everyone, hey, it's Diane. Today we're going to be preserving some peppers. We're going to dry them in the dehydrator, and this is the way I do it and the way I like to do it. There's a lot of different ways to dry your own peppers, but I find this really a fantastic way to do it, especially in the fall months, especially when I want to preserve a few things for later use. I do freeze my peppers also, but I also wanted to dry some. So we're going to do that today. I just take you through how I do it. It's very simple, and if you got a dehydrator, great. If not, a lot of people will string them and dry them, but I find this way very, very easy to do, and I can just let them go, let them dry for hours and hours that it takes, okay? So let's get started. All right, just got a cutting board, knife, and I like to use my Vidalia Chop Wizard with this grade. I got two different ones I can use, but I like the smaller one as it dries faster. Now you don't have to have one of these. You can just chop them on your own, but what I like about this is it's very uniform. They're all the same size, and they dry at the same pace pretty much, so which is good. So basically, all I do is, I need to cut them in lengths, clean out the centers, get the seeds out. Just clean that out. People got different ways of doing this, so there's no right or wrong. And I'll just take and cut them a little bit so I can put them in my chop wizard, and I'll show you that. This gets a little noisy, but it's definitely a very good tool to have. And I just do this with a whole bunch of them. Let me show you all the peppers I have here. I got quite a few peppers. And I'll show you what it looks like. Look how nice and uniform they are, all the same. And they all dry down the same too. Let's do a few more. Let's do a red one. I like to mix the red with the green when I put them away. I just cut the ends off, and these are sweet peppers, by the way. That's about all I use is sweet. I really can't handle the hot ones too well, like like some people can. Get the seeds out. Honestly, if you didn't want to worry about the seeds, if you had a tray to put in the bottom of your dehydrator, you'd probably work pretty good. I do have a tray that I could put in there, but I just clean them out real well first. I'm not a professional at this, so but I tell you what, it's really nice to have this stuff later on. This thing requires just a little bit of a smack down, but it's not bad. You don't put too much in, it works really well. Okay, let me just show you. And I'll show you what I'm going to do here. It's very pretty, aren't they? Very nice. Mix them up, and this is what we'll do with them. Now, when I got my dehydrator, I got one of these plastic placements to put within on top of my trays, right? Just like so, like that. And what I did, instead of buying more of these, I had a lot of that craft. I don't know what you call this, but you can get them at the craft store, the plastic, and then I just cut them to fit. And it works pretty well. So that's kind of what I did. And now they won't fall through because otherwise the holes are way too big. So, but I'll just pile this on here and try not to make it too thick of a pile because I want them to dry down pretty reasonably. So it takes quite a few hours to dry them down, and I've never really timed it, but you can probably look that up. But you want them to be dry, leathery. I actually let mine go a little more crispy. I don't know if there's a right or wrong to it, but you don't want them to be don't want them to put them away with any kind of wetness. They got to be completely dry. So now I'll just stack it on my dehydrator here. Stack them on my dehydrator, and I will do several layers because I have quite a few trays here, and I'll let them go. It says for fruits and vegetables 135 degrees Fahrenheit, so that's what I put it on. That's what I've been doing, and I will let this go most of the day now, probably overnight till tomorrow, and they'll be completely dry. Also, it does make your house smell, so you are going to want to maybe, it doesn't bother me, but it might some people. You could probably put it in a different room or a garage, a heated garage or something. Now the dryness, again, I want to also say that how fast these dry will depend on your climate, your area, your humidity, the dryness of your air in your area and everything. So we're in the Midwest here. These will dry down pretty nice now because we're getting into cooler months. So, but all I do now is just turn it on and let it go. I will finish out the trays and I will show you the finished product here. I do have some that I've done already and I will show them to you. And it's really, really nice how they turned out. All right, I'm going to show you some of the finished products. Aren't these gorgeous? Just put them in some jars and you can hear them. They're pretty dry. I don't want to open them because I got them closed up pretty tight. I don't want any kind of moisture or anything getting in there, but they're really nice. As you can see, they dried down wonderful and it's just really pretty. Now I can take these out, stir fries. I love to put them in potatoes when I fry them. I know that's not good for you, but once in a while it's kind of a nice treat. And just anything that will require peppers, I will be putting them in. And it's just really kind of fun to do, kind of fun to preserve. These should keep for a long time as long as they're kept dry. I also want to say I store these in my cupboard, room temp, dark. I think it's best to put them in the dark. So you might want to consider that when you put them away. They keep their color really nice, and just check it out. It's just fantastic. So I just wanted to share that with you. And thanks so much for watching, you guys and gals. Go ahead and dry some peppers. I do, like I said, you can freeze them, but this is really kind of a nice way to do it too. Okay? You guys, we'll talk to you later. Bye.